Hi, my name is Fergus from UBUILDPRO, and today I want to take you through the supplier's end and what it can actually do for you and how it works for you. But to give you a fuller appreciation of this, I need to just broadly explain how the whole system works. With any new house build, there are three main players. There's a customer, a builder and a supplier. And within the system, we have integrated the three of these. So it all starts at the customer end. That is basically anybody, be it an agent, architect, private individual builder, whoever, who's uploading a drawing. They send us in the drawings, we process everything, send it back to them, and then on a very simple user interface, like a shopping cart, they can select products. We have uploaded products into the system that are typically used in an Irish house build. And behind all these products, we have component build-ups. As I say, the customer at this point can select the products for all the different areas of the house. Having selected the products, they now move them on to the builder section. And the builder can see a lot more detail as to the component build-up for each of those products. Now, as a feature, the builders, they have a facility where they can actually go out to suppliers for pricing. What we have done is we have put everything into certain categories. So on this screen here, which I'm showing you, is actually the builder's homepage screen. And what we have done is we have categorized all components. They are categorized by way of the type supplier. So number one here, we have builders providers. So all the components that would typically come from a builders providers. Again, quarry and aggregate. All the items that typically come from this type supplier. And then thirdly are finishes. Finishes tend to be everything else, and they in a lot of cases come from specialized suppliers, but in many cases can come from a builders providers as well. Appreciate it's a little bit confusing, but it'll become apparent. These are the three categories that we put all different components and products into. Okay? Now, moving on to the supplier side. Initially what you will do is register. And initially I'm showing you the registration page for the reason that when you register, if you are a builders providers or a quarry type supplier, you'll simply tick the box yes there, and that indicates to the system that you are one of those type suppliers. Alternatively, if you're not one of those type suppliers, you leave them no, and then you go ahead and register. And as soon as you register, you will be brought into the home page, and this is what you're presented with. Three tabs along the top here. Just let me briefly explain these. Edit profile, where you put in a profile where potential customers and builders will see you. You will appear on a directory for them to pick you for pricing. Regions, you tell us what part of the country you deliver to. And thirdly, the products. Now, as I said, we have them all in three categories. In this case, it was a builders providers. They register and tick the box to say yes, they are a builders providers, but now in addition to the standard builders providers items, they have the facility to take extra products that they also supply. In this case, for this demo, what I have done is I've put in, as you can see here, roofing materials. Now I appreciate they will supply other products as well, and they can tick and highlight to the system, yes, they are available for pricing for these type products. That is really the only setup required for a supplier. Now, potential builders out there send in quotes, requests to suppliers. So in this case here, building contractor 1, obviously we're just using a generic name in this demo, has selected builders providers 1 for a price. The information comes in here, and then if we go in and view detail, it's typically like any list that you will get in, a generic list of typical items. And here are all the quantities that are needed, the unit quantities, which you can change, and then the unit costs, which have to be filled in. You will fill in these prices, and you will hit update. You can also upload from your system where you produce your quote. You can simply produce that into PDF format and attach that, and that will go through to the builder. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in a few prices, and I will just pick any price just to demo how the system actually works. So we'll just put in 5 for all of them. So I'm typing in 5 here, and I'm purposely going to skip a couple. So we filled in 5, we've assumed everything there is a 5er. I'll hit update, and the system calculates all the prices. And as I say, you can put a PDF attachment here and upload that as well. Now when you hit release back to customer, the system is highlighting to you that you've left 2 out. You can go back and fill those in, or alternatively you can leave it and submit that back to the builder. And that's it. You've submitted it back to the builder. You can review it here now, and these are the prices that have gone back to the builder. In the case of the 2 items that you left off, again, they will be highlighted to the builder also, that they are not your price. And what happens is the system now defaults those 2 items back to the system average price, and the builder can choose to accept those or go in and change them himself. That is it with regard to suppliers, whereby how you submit a price back. So what I would suggest is you register on the system, take you a few minutes to put in your profile, tell us what regions you deliver to and what type products. And now your system is ready. You appear on directories for potential builders and customers to pick your company for pricing quotations. So please, the next stage would be to go ahead, register, which is free of charge, fill in your details, and you're good to go.